Hey guys, it's me, your hostess Liberty, back with some more Quartet. When we last left off, we were with Nikolai? Oh, bombing was going on. Right, and we had Gordon, who is, a bit low on health, honestly. You'd think they'd fill us up between cutscenes, but no. Anyway, we have Gordon, Ramsey joining our group. We have Nikolai, Zikaron, Jerome, and Alexandra. And we are going to go and kick some ass, take some names, and cry foul. I think we were supposed to be heading this way? Oh, that was a... Oh my god, I hate myself sometimes. Hello? Alright. You've got X fight, so you can fight X. Soul Strike. Go. Murder them with the 590 health that you have. Lucky day. Buddy, it's not going to be that lucky in a sec. How do you feel about rocks? I don't think he likes rocks, guys. Pile driver. He's gonna hate rocks even more, guys. Let's just fill up. There we go. Nice. Okay. Is it through there? There's our hideaway. The street going to the Diacon is quite heavily fortified. Okay, but are there any... There is treasure. Max revive. Yep, heavily fortified. Cool. Good to know. Definitely not. Hey boys! Huh? Oh! Ow! There you go, bud. Have one of those. Decrepify. Inflicts severe stat debuffs. Sure, let's give it a shot. Pile driver? Massive blunt to simon... okay. I mean, I could, but I'm just going to MDef ourselves. Heavy artillery. This might be a little bit on the nose, my dude. At this place and time? Are they gone? Yeah. Oi, it's the fancy lad again. What's with the crowd? They're the rescue party, such as it is. Going that well, eh? We're looking for a way inside the Diacon. Sticking your hand in the wolf's mouth. They're fully committed to this attack. Without the energy from your Diacon, their ships can't stay in the sky. Oh, well that's a different story, isn't it? If you really want to try your luck at the Diacon, there is a way. A few of us escaped through the surface tunnel just over there. Goes beyond the caisson they're using to fix the bridge. If you can get through that, you can climb up behind their lines. You coming? I'd be ashamed if I didn't try. The rest of you should get further away from here. The next patrol will come soon. Okay, but we're going up here first. There's treasure? Yes. Sturmvelkleidung. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah. No. Evasion 0. Defense insane. His evasion is shit anyway. Oh, you've got the shittest evasion among us. Alright, Nikolai. You're looking very evasion-y. Well, we'll keep that on standby. Alright, let's go. Oh, right. There we go. To the left, there it is. Not sure if they know about the passage or not. I'm relieved to see someone stand up to them, whoever they are. Shh, it'll be alright.
Will we ever see Daddy?
Yeah, we sure will. Coronet. Hello, Mr. Monster. Oh. No, we have... No, Jerome's terrible at magic. Oh, Zikron, your health is not very high at all. Ew. Okay. Weak to earth? I'm fine with that too. Trip mine on you. You're annoying. I hate the bird creatures. That's just unnecessary. Aha! Eat lightning bolt, bitch! Nice. Hi there! How you doing? Oh, that was unnecessary. Back up you get, girly girl, because you're about to throw somebody's life into turmoil. Hot diggity damn! There we go, healing. Eat rock. Oh. I forgot we had this guy. Oi! That wasn't very kind. Let's see. There you go, girly girl. Wait. Alright. I'm very upsetty spaghetti. I should have known. Hi there. Is that all you can muster for a resistance? So be it. He thinks he's lucky. Do you mind? Okay, first things first, I'm resolve for everybody. Let's use a trip mine on you. Here you go, boyo. And a nice sprig of healing. Oh, it did nothing. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but sure. Don't Sirocco me, you bitch. Let's try that again, now that your thing isn't here. Healing spring, just so we're all nice and fresh. That's not very nice. Alright, Zikaron. Get lowered, bitch. Get poisoned. How's our go going? In AP is not back very well. Yes, be thou lower than low. Ha 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 ha. Okay, she's getting closer. Trip mine. Yuck, 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 yuck. Ah. Physical attacks. I see. How are you feeling about water? And ember. Oh, no kisses allowed. I'm sorry. Will no longer counter? Okay. That's good. I, you know, just had to. Fortify yourself. Radiance. Oh, that's not necessary, dude. Come on now. Oi! Force of nature. Hey, Jerome. How do you feel about going 8 wild on this bitch? Oh, it was unnecessary. But we did it anyway. Nicely done. Let's just go back out and heal. Yes. Drop a save while we can. Not another step proc. Is that Von Roar? What are you doing? What do you want? To make it absolutely clear where you stand. I have plenty of hostages. Stop it. Come out and face me yourself. I have a feeling Von Roar's about to get jumped by Cordelia and Ben. They're gonna come crashing through the roof right on his head. Lay down your weapons and you may enter alone, Proc. You prick. I won't lie, I'm going to kill you, but maybe I'll consider sparing the people I have in here. He's lying. He likes killing. It's fun for him. Yeah, but... Tick, tick, Proc. I left the child till last. Stop. What's that sound? Surprise, malarkeys! It's a fucking bomb. Thanks for opening the roof, Chief. And those bombs work great. I can see why you like them so much. Let a little go. Stay here. We'll send the hostages out to you. I'll take them to safety. I'm sorry, ma'am, man, mister. Hey, you see me thread the needle on that one? You all made it? Did you strike the command ship? Yes, on both counts. We still have a task to perform here. They have caused the Diacon... He's alive! It will take more than that to kill me. Good. I hate to miss my chance. It's murderation time! Yay! Ooh. We've got funky tunes. Okay, he's not weak to that. Sad to know. Let's get... Oh no, Juno, you're already here. Alright, Zikaron, we're gonna move our girl in. It's Zephyr time! Trip mine, bitch! Aw, not right. Ah. That was not what I was expecting. At all. Hi Jerome, welcome back. Mm-hmm. Blut und Essen. That's okay. Here you go, Cody. Oh. Alright, get bloodied. We will have a healing spring happen. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We will then, do that. Zephyr, everybody. Oh, she lived! She lived! And now she's going to... Ooh. Now she's going to osmose you for trying to steal her health. Like so. And then you're going to X-fight this bitch. That wasn't very nice. That also wasn't very nice. Eat a rain of javelins, bitch. Oh. Okay, well, we're going to get Girly Girl in, and we're going to put up our resolve. So we're more defended. No healing allowed, you bitch. She survived. Eat pile driver. Don't be trying to innovate me, dumb fuck. You're not allowed to not get sucky dried. Ow! Ow! Okay. Alright, our girl lives. We could do something very funny. This is a very funny thing we could do. It's not so funny when he misses. Well, that was unnecessarily mean. Here, be pierced again. We got him! Yeah! Nicely done. Ooh, we learned overheat. Diadem. So much for that guy. We need to get these people out of here. They might have left traps or sent for reinforcements. He talks like them. Is he one of them? It's time for you to go. It's not safe here. What sort of country did you come from that your people could do this? I'm afraid we don't have time for this. They burned my house with my whole family in it. You need to put your grief somewhere else for now. I'll tell you when I've said my piece. What was that? Run for it! The invaders converted the Diacon to produce fire magic energy somehow, but it's not built for that. Between all the heat and the fighting, the core must be going critical. If the Diacon goes critical, what's left of the city might be totally incinerated. How do we stop it? We need to restore function to the capacitors in the exterior shell. But someone has to stay in here to restart the control assemblies. It's gonna get pretty hot. I'll do it. I'm used to heat. The rest of you, either help him or get the hostages as far away as possible. Quickly then. It's this switch here. Once you see the lever spring up, slam it back down. Got it. Good luck. Damn. They weren't kidding about the heat. Hey, it's my man, Maimon. Does this look like a good time for a lesson? You must fulfill Zikaron's final function. He brought you here, but he cannot cast the spell. What are you talking about? Thousands of years ago, my people stole a magic spell from their oppressors, the Shinari. Many have longed to use it to restore what we have lost. But it was never possible until now. I don't trust this fucker. I have a job to do here. Yes, you do. Now approach the beam of energy. Take the energy and use it to cast a spell. Why are you doing this? ancient spell. Hmm. Okay, I don't know why this benefits Maimun. Am I just too cynical? I don't believe it. Who's doing this? It's like an oven in here. Nico? Nico, what did you do to yourself? We need some help in here! Huh? Who are you?
I'm a healer. Your friend is very weak. The energy of the spell is the only thing keeping him alive. It won't last much longer. Go and ask the others for help. We shall see what we can do. I'm sorry, Nikolai. I should never have let this happen.
Oh, it's Halen.
I suspected that, like me, Gustav Heiser must still be alive, after all these years. But I didn't understand what he was capable of, nor the way that our worlds would be separated and then connected again. My time in the world I created are at an end. You will have to determine what comes next. But I can still do one last thing. Take me instead.
Nico, you're okay. Where'd that lady go? I can't. Oh, buddy. can't feel my arms or legs. My eyes are... Just relax. You don't need to do anything right now. Good. I'm so tired. Easy does it. I'm fine. I've been fine for a while. The only thing killing me is boredom.
Have you cleared him to leave the hospital?
His recovery is remarkable. At any other time, it would have caused a bit of a sensation, but in light of what we all experienced lately, I'm ready to go. Literally anywhere other than here. It seems like you made up your mind. I see to the paperwork. I don't suppose you want to tell us what happened inside the Diacon? Hell if I know.
Truly, nothing. Even though I find the term odious, what happened was nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah, There was this guy a long time ago. I guess he was a philosopher or something. I'm probably not going to remember what he said the right way. Things like the magic we all saw, things as big as the world. He said most people won't ever understand that stuff. He said something like, most people wouldn't set aside their business for a week to understand it. But I'm a sergeant. A sergeant's job is to take someone else's big ideas and get them done with a broken compass, a bad map, half a box of ammo. Plus, I was at the right place at the right time. That's 80% of the battle right there. And that's about as much as I know. Hey, works for me. In the meantime, we got something to show you. While you've been in here, our new friends have been hard at work. We're to report to the train station. They'll take us to it.
When they can't find what they want at the university library, students usually wind up here.
Be excellent to each other. Bill and Ted, right? Snoopy! Slipmouth. Someone has handwritten on the inside cover, Final Fantasy 6 and 7 are so overrated. Oh! You fucking take that back. He's wrong. Whoever wrote it is wrong. A long strapline. A comprehensive guide to frogs. Although most would opt for a common green frog, blue frogs are often seen as the superior choice by leading experts. Wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never let a thief borrow your sword. Fair. A Rio Shrine. What kind of name is Shrine? And I cannot believe you named your sword after yourself too. It's not my fault. Believe my great ancestor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way?
Mercy triumphs over fear. Archivist Tavi of the Library of Strahl have written in this book the notable events which befell in my time, so the noble deed shall not perish with me, and be lost from the memory of the future generations, seeing these many ills in the world that encompass by waiting for the dead from death to come, have committed to writing what I have truly heard and examined. And lest the writing perish with the writer, I leave parchment for continuing the work. Okay. Here it appears the author died. For Peter from the... Oh, right. I think I've read all these, actually. I'm getting a ringing sense of nostalgia. Step lightly now. We've all got work to be doing.
I'm not sad they bombed my school. I hated that place, but now the menagerie's close, too.
I'm a bit busy, if you couldn't see. Chug on with you. We're busy. I don't care who you are. Mess, you should have seen her a couple of weeks ago. Huh? No parliament is paying us.
Mummy wouldn't hardly leave me alone. She said something bad happened, but I don't remember anything.
After what happened, I can hardly bear to let her out of my sight. I thought I'd lost her forever. With all the rebuilding we need to do, you're looking for a stroll in the gardens? Oh, you can imagine the shape the gardens are in, so come back later. Looking to buy, we completely changed our inventory. If you're looking to defend your family, we can outfit you. Beans and magical toast.
Can't stand these people. I'm Eleniana, and this is my little sister Bridget. We're training to become adventurers. Do you like our armor? We made it ourselves. Our daddy's making us a treasure map so we can practice our skills.
Unless you're friends with the Duke, they wouldn't even give you the time of the day in here.
Wonder where the help could be.
Nowhere near you, lady. Oh, that's a shop. And it's open. Okay, never mind. Oh, these items are a bit pricey. We have new wares just for you. Specifically. A mithril fist? Okay, this Gron. High mage staff. Let me see. Better magic, less attack. Let's go with that. Kriegmeister. No. Look, I like his blood sword, okay? He's keeping it. He's still doing pretty decent damage, so we're keeping the blood sword. Pizza slicer. Here you go, buddy. Wait. Yeah. Water down deck. It's like water ship down, but not. Fleet helmet, gunner helmet, prismatic crest. Not bad for you. Okay. Gunner's helmet, plus 15 AP. That's not bad for you. Pretty good for you too. Zikron needs more defense. Yeah, alright. Fleet helmet. Yeah, that's fine for you. Your evasion will be pretty bad. It's fine. Your magic is not your main point, is it? And that's fine for you. Okay, channels, mesh, sky armor, and clear stream tunic. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, that's for you. -2 magic. I mean, your defense is fine. There you go. Okay, sky armor for yeah, one for you. Sure. There we go. Clear stream. Oh. Am I an idiot? I didn't want a magic to go down. I may have just... Alright, I don't like how this is set out, honestly. The buying and the selling. I think it would be much better if we actually had, like, the ability to see what we've already got equipped. We'll leave the fire brigade helm on. Wonder. Okay, get out of here. Wild Lance, get out. Ear Dagger, get out. Rolling Pin, get out. Yeah, we're missing some of the crew. I know. I wish you could see what is already equipped, so you could see if you had unequipped something or whatever. Magic +5. Ooh. That can go to our girly girl. Diadem. AP. Who needs more AP? There we go. Alright.
I was too quick for those falling bombs. I ran clear of the city.
Another thing I'd like is to see more of the characters. Okay, so you know how we saved the characters from the survivors? It would have been really cool if after this, when we talk to them, like we could find them around town and they'd be like, oh, thank you so much for saving us, here, have this, and you know, give us little items of appreciation. Just as a sort of rounding out of their character and our interactions with them. I think that's what this game is missing a lot of. It's invested so much into the main cast and streamlining everything that it hasn't been given us a chance to actually bond with the NPCs in the world. Okay, time for me to go on to a little rant. One of the things I love about RPGs, especially classic ones, is that you're going to have these recurring characters, and you may not notice, like, you could just blitz through a game and not notice them, but if you take your time, usually there's some NPCs which just move about and do stuff, and you're like, or they change what they're doing, and you can notice them doing different things. Or even just the act of giving them a name is enough to make them more bonded to the player. Like Cordelia's friend, the only reason I realized that was her friend, I didn't recognize her sprite, was the name. I recognized, oh, this is a named character. Oh, it's connected to Cordelia. Boom, it's that girl. I haven't been given a chance to really grow fond of her as a character. I don't really know her much. I saw her in one cutscene with Cordelia, and it was enough to give me a bit of backstory, and then we saw her with this cutscene, and then she died. And I was like, okay, that's sad. It's sad, but it's not like I've really bonded with this character, right? I'm not sobbing on the floor. Now let's take another classic RPG. We'll go with Breath of Fire 2, because I know it best, right? Rand's mother. Rand you meet early in the game. You get him very early on. I think he talks about his mother like once. Actually, he doesn't, because it comes as a surprise when you head to his hometown. And you're like, oh, Rand, you've got a mother? And he's like, yeah, she owns her own land. So you go and you go to her house and they let you stay the night. And she's like, Rand, go clean out the back garden. So you beat up a few things. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you leave town. And then you come back at some point and find out that she's missing. She's no longer on where her land is. And there's some guy out the back that... Because you did see a small scene with the church being like, oh, come here, we want to buy your land. She chased him off. And then when you come back, there's a church guy in her land saying, oh, she sold it off and she moved to Everide to, you know, be part of the church. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. She hated them. Because the characterization and our interaction with her was so... It was small. It was like 2 minutes tops. Right? But it was small enough, it hit enough towards her character and interacting with the party that we bonded with her. So when she dies, I bawled. Because not only... Because she was kind of abusive towards Rand. But when she dies, she does it by sacrificing herself to save him from a trap that he fell into because he was a bit too arrogant and thought he could handle it. And so she rolls up and she's like, you dumb kid. You're so stupid, just like I always said. And then she just pushes him out of the trap. And he tries his best to save her because obviously it's his mom. And it's like, that just hits straight to the heart. I was like, oh, I've known you for all of like a total of maybe 5 minutes. And... God damn. Don't get me started on like Clarice and Tigger. We know Clarice for like under a minute and I was crying. Alright, I remembered her name. There's none of that in here and it saddens me because if you want players to connect with your world, you want to make characters that they connect with, not just the main party. You've got to make characters connected to the main party to make them feel like they're in, like there's weight to them. Now, you've got an example of freaking the girl, the Cordelia's friend, right? I can't even remember her name. I just know she has one. And that's why I was like, oh, that's Cordelia's friend, because she has a name, obviously. Cordelia's friend, all of that could have been written and made a little better by making a bit more weight with her at the start, right? And really driven home that this is Cordelia's only friend, she's really close. And the only reason I remember her is because she did get some screen time, because I remember she came to see her off at the train station, right? And there was just that tiny bit extra screen time to make her feel more close. But her death scene didn't really break me or anything, because not only was it so sudden, but there was no... we didn't have the emotional weight in the re-meeting to pull up. Like, we could have talked to her aside as Cordelia and been like, hey, let's catch up when we do after this and make a plan or something. Like, put a plan in the future to do something together. And immediately you're more invested because you're like, oh yeah. Or she might say, you could have her say, hey, so I found a letter from your dad. Or, you know, something to get you invested in her future and Cordelia's future and connect them so that when she dies, you're like, no, because it's even more weighty that her death happened. Granted, she came back to life. I'm sure she came back to life with the miracle that happened. But still, we haven't seen her. We've got Cordelia in her party. It's just completely swept. Sideswept. I would have loved to have, like, while Nikolai was asleep, have Ben and that explore the city, have Cordelia touch base with her friend, have Jerome maybe touch base with his family and friends. We're getting none of that, and that's sort of like ripping out the soul of what could be for this game. I think I've played enough of this game now, 20 hours in almost, to say this straight out. And I'm going to be very, very flat and blatant and hard-hitting straightforward with it. I like the gameplay of this game. There are some bits that I'd personally change or make a bit more different. I like the graphics. They're so good. I really, really love the pixel art and everything like that. You did a bang-up job with that. The music is amazing. There's one of two tracks that are a little unfitting for the area, but that they're put in. But overall, very nicely done. Very nicely done. The UI elements, there's maybe one or two things I'd tweak, especially about the buying system in the shops, so that you could see what you've already bought. That's okay, whatever. Very minor nitpicks. The overall storyline is pretty good so far. The overall storyline. The thing that really undercuts my experience completely is the lack of care that I have for the worlds and the characters in the worlds and half the cast. I feel like you don't need... I feel like this game didn't need 8 characters. I think we could do with Cordelia, we could do with Ben and Agatha, we could deal with Nikolai, and we could do with Alexandra. 5 characters. Those 5 characters are the core heart of this game. Ben's fallen off a little bit, sadly. Hopefully we get him back on track. But those 5 are the main characters of this game. The others are just incidentals, really. Juna, we've gone nowhere with her whole plot. There's nothing there. She hasn't grown as a character. She started as she was and as she currently is. There's no growth there. She's just, I'm here to fill a slot and heal things. Zigguron, while he is here for Nikolai, he could have just been an invisible floaty creature who's following him around and haunting him. Or a piece of tech that he wears on his body that attached itself to him. Some magic spell that attached itself to him that gives him visions. It didn't need to be an actual robot character, right? The character itself, there's nothing there. Jerome, cut completely. Okay, you're gonna hate me for this. I feel like Jerome is probably the worst character out of all of them. Even worse than Zigguron. Zigguron has a use. Jerome does not. He's only here to heal. We have seen nothing from this man. Nothing. He doesn't exist in the storyline. It's like he's here, but he has no connection. The only connection he has is to Cordelia, and it doesn't even... it doesn't do anything. There's nothing there. Like, we don't see anything about what he's thinking. We don't know anything about his past or who he is. We know that he was friends with Cordelia as a child, and he's here because he likes Cordelia? Question mark? We don't know how Cordelia feels about him, except through what other people have said one time, which was Juno saying, she lets him follow him around, and she follows him just as quickly, but we're not seeing shit like that. The thing is, you need to show as well as tell. And some of that could be them sitting close in the fire while everybody else is talking. I like that one camp scene we had, where you could go around and talk to everybody, and then you swap to another character and talk to everybody, and they'd have different things to say and different people were interacting. I like that. I would have liked to see more of that. I feel like this game is suffering from a case of not letting things breathe and not letting things connect. I feel like there was too much stuffed in that could have been pulled out, right? And made into something slimmed down. Yeah, no, I had that right. Some things that could have been just pulled out completely in order to let the other rest of it breathe and grow organically. We could have done with... Oh god. I know I'm going on a rant here, but I'm sort of sad to see that this is happening. Right? Because the rest of the game is great. It's really good. And this is my favorite part of games that's being let down, and so it makes me suffer inside a little. And I'm sad for that. Because I like all the other aspects. I like most of the characters. Most of the characters are great. Alexandra, Cordelia, Ben, Nikolai. Those 4 core characters are great. Who am I missing? Agatha. I love Agatha too. Those 5 characters, great. Love them. It's a bit baffling looking back. I'm talking about this so much. Too much. You know what? This is probably a good place to end things, honestly. I talked a bit too much. But honestly, I'm really... Wait. At the start of the game, you must pick 5 cards from your deck to form your hand. What? Each player takes a turn playing a card from the hand onto the grid. Oh, it's triple triad. That one? Leona, that's her friend's name. Well, Alexandra. Jerome. Gordon. Leona. Alright. Okay, come and get me. Oh, that was a stupid move. 7 on that side, okay. Well, who's got the higher number at the top? No? Okay. There we go. Oh. I did win. Fancy that. I got a ruby ring. Okay, cool. Well, I was gabbing on and I found a card game. Can I play you again? Alexandra, Jerome, Hylan, Gordon, and Leona. There we go. Get jebaited, bro. Double jebaited. Jebaited. Oh, nothing extra. Well, okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna end here. But what I'm going to do is complain a little tiny bit more. Alright. So here we go. Here's the thing. Connections. There's no NPCs that really stand out, which is the point I was trying to make. None of the NPCs really stand out. I remembered Gordon, and I remembered Leona, Lee girl, L girl. That's it. That's okay. Who else do I remember? The father and daughter. Mostly Cordelia's people. What the hell? The father and daughter. Okay, so who do I remember from Nicholas? Sweet Angel Baby. He's dead. Rip. May his soul rest in peace. Sweet Angel Baby from Nikolai. And Pavel and his bro. Yep, those two. Ben. There was a mafia guy who burnt down his house, I guess? Yeah, that's it. and a corrupt mayor. Yeah. Alright. That was... Oh, and he's the girl that he knew from childhood, Christine or something like that. Alexandra, her brother, and the fact that her dad is a cunt and her mother is asleep and her uncle's running the shop. Yeah, that's it. I think that's everyone, right? Yeah. Yeah, those are all the NPCs I remember. Thing is, you could easily make NPCs more memorable. Just have the same NPCs appear from time to time. It's that simple. The people who survived, they could have been people that Cordelia met. Give them some names early on, let Cordelia meet them, then bring them back during that part where she saves them, and then bring them back again so that we can meet them again after we've saved them. For maybe one of them came from the Dominion town, moved there to the big city, and was like, I finally caught my big break. I got to the city and this is what happens? And hint towards knowing Cordelia. Like, make them memorable. Oh, a little girl and a little boy. The little girl stole his dolls. No, the little boy stole her dolls and hid them in a water pipe. And then maybe after the bombs went off, the little boy protect the little girl, right? Or the little girl protects the little boy, right? Okay. And then he's like, oh, I gave her dolls back because they were surprised. I found them in the water pipe. They were saved because he put them in the water pipe and he managed to give them back. That would stick with me. I'd be like, that's the little girl and the boy who he stole her dolls. And then she saved him. And then he gave them back. That's a whole story arc for those NPCs. It's so simple to do. And they're memorable. You feel good for having seen their story. You're like, oh, payoff for actually interacting with NPCs in my RPG. Happens more often than you think, but not in this one. Like, what happened? I'm frustrated because there's so many ways you could do. There's so many things you could do. Like we've been to a bunch of towns and it's just like we just blow through and nothing sticks. And that's the problem. You've cut out all the wrong things. Bam, that's what it is. You've cut out the wrong things. You've increased the dungeons and the enemies and whatnot, and that's fine to have some of those. But you've cut out the parts that make RPGs special in people's hearts, because RPGs are this wonderful mix of story, characters, and gameplay. It's not just gameplay, it's not just story. It is a wonderful mix of those things, and you've cut out parts of the story that would connect us to other characters, and the characters have been cut out, and I'm complaining again. I'm sorry. This is just, it's one of the things that bugs me about indie RPGs. Sometimes you do get ones that do it well, right? They have NPCs, they're enjoyable, but they're suffering in other ways, right? Maybe they've got a bland battle system. Maybe the mapping is terrible. You know, there's always some downfall. This is this game's downfall. This game's downfall is the lack of heart when it comes to the characters connecting with the world and the player connecting with the worlds and those that live there. That's the issue. That's its downfall. That's its negative. That's what I mean. That's the negative. Every game has negatives. This one just seemed to lose its heart in that regard. The connectors to the worlds. And they're important. And NPCs are some of the most important assets that you have in making an RPG. They create heart. They create connectivity. They also can create gameplay. They also can create a balance. There's so much that they do for a game, and to just neglect them and make them a one-liner, this isn't fucking 1992 anymore, right? Game conventions have grown. If you wanted to make Pong, okay, you don't need NPCs for Pong. If you're trying to make Final Fantasy VI or Chrono Trigger or anything like that, you need NPCs that stand out. Not all of them, but good ones. You need your Melchiors. You need your fucking the little gremlin that's running the town. You need Hecarim. You need Ultros. You need Maria. You need those NPCs that bring you a heart and have a connectivity and return. Every time I walk down the street in these games, there's nobody here I know. There's nobody connecting me to this world, to this area. I walk through the streets, I talk to these NPCs, and none of them are ones that I've seen before. They may as well just be a black sprite with like just a shadow. They might as well just be a shadow for each and every single one. Old man, old woman. Young man, young woman. Girl, boy. That's it. That's all they might as well be. Even the ones that have names don't really get used enough to make them good. Like I said, you could have had Cordelia catching up with Leora and having a cute little scene where Leora's like, look, I know you tried, Cordy. You tried your best. And you can't blame yourself for what happened. They're just gonna shove it all under a rug and said, yeah, she's alive now. You know, miracle happened. Everybody's alive. It's all good. Don't worry about it. But Cordelia, if you saw something like that, your best friend die in front of you, even if she's back, you would not be okay. There is this, you know what? I'm not going to touch on it. I'm just going to say it would have had an effect on Cordelia. We would have liked to have seen that effect on Cordelia. Build her character up a little more. Maybe have her be the one. Have her talk to a friend. Maybe talk to Jerome about it. What else is he there for? Except for healing. Might as well heal her mind at the same time, right? Anyway, I'm going to end it here before I talk myself into an hour and a half again. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time, guys. I'm sorry for being a Debbie Downer in this one. It's just, it frustrates me to no end, you know? Anyway, I'm still enjoying the game. I'm still playing the hell out of it. I'm still gonna be finishing it. Don't stress. It's just, I noticed this thing. I had to talk about it because there's so many lost opportunities. And maybe I'll have to kick my own ass because this does happen and we do see scenes like this. I don't think we are going to, but if we do, then I will gladly take back any of my statements and apologize most profusely. But the game so far has led me to believe that that is not going to be a thing that happens because this is a weak point of the game. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Until then, take care, have a good day, and peace out, guys. See ya.